Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, and this is part 4. I wasn't going to do it, and then I started thinking, if somebody cuts this out, spends a lot of time cutting it out and engraving it, and it doesn't fit, you wouldn't be very happy. And I've done several videos on how to test the cuts, and all you have to do, if you match these up, you can see that they're equal. Look. So we'll put that right there and have it snap to it. And the holes are equal, but that doesn't mean they're going to fit. And the only way they won't fit, if this way, it's going to pretty much fit. But this way it might not fit because of the thickness of the wood versus your thickness of your wood. All 1/8 inch woods aren't equal. I mean, even wood I get from one time to another is not equal. But you want this to fit. So what I always do is I would Control D and make a complete duplicate of the whole thing. And I would take like this hole and I would draw a box around it. Then I'd take my virtual segment delete key and delete everything else. And then I will cut out that hole. That piece fits into this piece. Just take your rectangle tool and cut all that out. Let me zoom in so you can see what I'm doing. And well, that's the opposite of what I want. I want to do this. So there's you another piece that's going to fit inside that. If you do this for real, you want to smart fill it. Then you won't have any problem moving it. I'm going to left click, no fill, right click, outline. And then those should fit together after you cut them out and you haven't wasted all the wood and time. Now, if it doesn't fit, it's an easy fix. And you just test it again. One way, because I'm saying it's the thickness of wood, you want it tight. You want to be able to put a little bit of glue in there to hold it, especially these shelves in the back. And since you've got 2 parts on every part, it can be very easily done. But take your shape tool, move your nudge distance down to 0.001. Take your shape tool, grab these 2 nodes and just nudge it down 1 time, 2 times, whatever you think it, depending on how loose it's going to be. Now, one thing to consider, if you make it too tight, this is a sandable piece and you need to sand it. All the pieces are sandable. So if you sand this, this is going to take away some of the thickness. So if it's just tight at first, you're good to go. If it's too loose, you can't go anywhere because you still need to sand it to make it look good, to get your burn off your wetting part and all this stuff. And this is real fragile. And just a word of warning, when you do that, put those pieces that fell out back in there and tape it up on the back to sand it so this won't break. But test your cuts so you won't waste so much time and wood and energy. And I mean, even if it's, the same thing, this should be perfect, but you can change those too. You can actually taper this, move that one in one and I'm moving it to the right now to the left, and that's going to give it a little bit of taper to start it in the hole, and then by the time it gets there to the butt of the point, it'll be tighter, but I wouldn't do it that much. So that's just a little information. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.